In this video, I'm just going to emphasize really quickly, kind of in regards to scripts, just make sure when we're recording emails, street names, people's names, especially if it's something that we're confused with, if it's a different culture or a different spelling for a name or a different it's a long email address, whatever it might be, right? Just make sure things are not spelled incorrectly. One really effective way to do this, and you feel ridiculous doing this the first few times, but then you realize, man, this is really efficient, and that's why the military does it. Spell things character by character, okay? So let's say someone gives you a long email, I have A for Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, instead of saying A, B, C, D, E, F, sometimes that can be hard to hear over the phone. But Alpha or Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, those things are easier to understand than A, B, C, D, E, F. So, sounds ridiculous, but don't be afraid. Spell, whatever that email address is, whatever that street name is. If you're confused, spell it out with full words representing each character, because it's going to be a little bit easier to understand over the phone, especially when you're talking with someone maybe there's a difficult time understanding that person or vice versa. If you're able to use Alpha, Bravo, Delta, etc., it can be a little bit easier to understand and make sure that we're confirming that, okay, great, that email's spelled correctly. That means they're going to get that quote when we send it. Or, okay, great, their address is correct, their street name is right, and therefore when I look it up, prepare the quote, I'm not preparing it for a different house, or, perhaps we're maybe at risk of misspelling the person's name and we have to do the same. So it feels ridiculous, but it's really not. It's very effective communication. The customer appreciates it for the most part because it's a little bit less frustrating than going over an email 10 times because you're trying to spell it, I have A, B, C, D, E. No, just say Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, etc. Just spell it out with the words, and it's going to be a little bit more efficient representing each character or each letter with a word.